Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Vivian here, and I'm back with another video. Now, in today's video, I'm doing my yearly ritual where I upload how to create and try merge a CPN from scratch. Now, I honestly don't like making these type of videos because I know how to do it and I've mastered my craft. I have an 1,000% success rate when it comes to making CPNs from scratch. As you can see, this is a new CPN that I made in about a week. I made it and had a tray line added all in the span of a week. So I could confidently say that I mastered my craft in this field, but just because I mastered it doesn't mean you did. And the game is changing. It's an ever-changing game. So it's only right that I update you guys on how to create and try merge a CPN so y'all don't get left behind, okay? Now, for me, this takes about a week, but for you, it might take about 2 weeks because of the trade lines, you know? I could make my own fucking trade lines and do a bunch of other cool things to where I don't have to wait a set time that the average person watching this video would have to wait to have a trade line to pop on. But as for the actual creation of the CPN, it usually takes about 5 days, 6 days if I'm being safe, but 4 or 5 days, six if want to play everything safe. Now, before we actually get into the creation of this, if you need anything with your personal credit or your CPN, you can DM me on Telegram at Ringleader, Ringleadr. There's a lot of fakes going around, guys, so don't get tripped up with the fake fuck niggas. You want to help the real Vivian, the master teacher Viv. Okay? So hit me up on Telegram if you need anything, and you could join my Telegram channel below. It's at Not Vivian's Palace, Not Vivian Palace, my palace, of course. Be sure join the Bandcamp family, links in the description. Therefore, number one, it's ensured that you ain't running into no fakes and you fucking with the legit Viv. And number two, I drop Telegram exclusive videos that you would for sure like. It would expand your consciousness and your knowledge on this field. The pay private if you are interested in things deeper and CPNs, more taboo subjects in the, gray area finances that you would for sure be fascinated in. You could also DM me on Telegram. The price will be going up as we hit 35 members, so be sure to be one of the lucky 10 members that join before the price goes up. Um, Now, let's get into this video, guys. So, this is your time. It's your time to walk the 22 life path forward of the CPN game. And you're walking this 22 life path forward as the fool. Okay? Okay. Now, a couple things that you're gonna need. Number one, you're gonna need to be fucking aligned with this, okay? You gotta create the CPN out of abundance. Don't create a CPN out of a scarcity mindset. No, 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 no. Okay? We want to create the CPN because we know the CPN is going to flourish and we're gonna get rich as shit off this, okay? Boom, number one. Number two, you need a phone number. Now, this phone number could be talk-a-tone or an actual phone number with a SIM, okay? Okay. Number three, the email. Now, if your main email on your personal credit is a Gmail for your CPN, download Yahoo and create a Yahoo account with it, okay? Using the CPN info and all that other good stuff. Four, the address. The address is really important. You're going to go on Zillow and find you a drop house, okay? And that drop house you're going to use as your CPN address. Number five, employment info. Now, usually what I do is I say I'm an engineer and I make 80K a year and my month is $1,100 a month. My rent is $1,100. But I've gotten put on to a better employment, scheme to where I put I'm a project manager and I make 120K a year. My rent's still $1,100 a month, but the salary's different. I recommend that you guys do the project manager 120K a year. The only reason why I did engineering 80K a month is because back then, way, way back then, when I first started my journey, you couldn't put your yearly salary over 100K while you're tri-merging, or else they would ask for proof of income. But they don't do that anymore, so you're good. Um, and last things, the name, obviously you could do whatever name that you desire, or you could do your own name. The only thing I recommend when you do your own name that is that your what's it called? If you do your own name, the address has to be different because if the address is the same as your real personal credit address, then the CPN file could merge with your personal credit, which is a big no, no, no. We don't want that, okay? Okay. Now we have everything set up. Now let's get into the actual process of how to create your CPN, and we're gonna get into the process on how to try merge the CPN. So you have the regular info. So now it's time to get our social security number, aka our CPN number, and our driver's license number. So we're gonna go on to stevemorris.org/SSN, and we're gonna go to the 5-digit decoder. Now, when it comes to the 5-digit decoder, it doesn't matter what state it's in. There's a common myth that goes around that your CPN has to be issued in the same state as the CPN address. But that is just fib. That is a lie, okay? That is all folklore, guys. Your CPN doesn't need to be in the same state as your address, as truth be told, every single fucking CPN I've made doesn't have a fucking Florida SSN. I'm not gonna lie. Every single CPN I've made be like from fucking Massachusetts. It has like a fucking random ass SSN, and I'm about to show you guys why. Usually, when I create my CPNs, I stay in this range. So anything from 001 through 0099, I do. I ain't touching these numbers as these really tend to be took. So I just stay in this range, guys, and create my 5-digit number. And now for the 2 digits, I always go high. Anything above 80, 85, that's my field. This is what I'm doing right here. And this is also why I have a fucking high success rate. So let's check to see if this is valid. Hmm, not issued. Perfy fucking worthy. So now we're gonna go to this website, right? It's called ssn-verify.com. I'm typing slow as fuck because it's dark in my room. But so we have our 5 digits. Let's see, 03890. So 03890. And then for the last four, you could do the last four of your phone number. It doesn't matter, okay? So the last four is mine's 4050. And boom, perfy worthy. As you could see, this CPN is valid. It's a valid CPN, okay? Now, guys, um, when it comes to knowing if it's valid or not, this is how you could tell. Now, if all these boxes were filled, that means the CPN SSN is already registered. So as you can see, we have a valid SSN. Add it to your notes ASAP. I'm just playing. I'm probably gonna use this fucking social security. So don't use this, guys. Do not, please. Um, Now let's get on to the driver's license number. SteveMoore.org/DL. Now, the state of your driver's license does not fucking matter, guys, as there's also a common myth where that matters too. So let's generate this license number. So what I do is I usually Just type in the info of my CPN and his real birthday. But you don't have to type in your CPN first and last name. Like it could be any name that you desire. Okay. So let's say my CPN name is uh Marquise. I don't even know if I spelled that right. And Marquise Baldwin. Okay. And the birthday is February 22nd. He's born February 22nd, 2002. 0202. Boom, we have our driver's license right here, our license number. And here we'll just get rid of this and then we'll put a random number. So we have our SSN and we have our driver's license number. So the expiration date on your driver's license number, it's gonna be any year in the future. So let's say you do your expiration's date is it has to be your birthday too, by the way. So the expiration date would be 2/22/2030. That means the issuing date would probably be like 8 years, 7 years before so that or the issuing date, yeah, the issuing date would be 7 years prior to the expiration date. So if the expiration date is 2/22/2030, the issuing date would probably be like 2/22/2022 or 2/22/2021. Anywhere like that, okay? So we have all the valuable info that we need. It's time to get onto the tri-merging process, guys. Now, when it comes to the tri-merging process, first things first is we're gonna not go here, but we're gonna go to opt-out pre-screen. Now, I've made a video on how to do public records, and you have to do this in order to opt into public records. So what we'll be doing is we'll be opting into public records using the CPN before we try merge it to ensure that our file is within the database and it can be verified. Now, you don't have to do this as I recently just started doing this because a saucy student, he knows who he is, bro. We always be fucking chatting it up, you know what I'm saying? That's my dog, you know. My man's Jay. He actually told me that, he's gotten approved for the Cap One card, and he showed me proof of this. He got approved for a Capital One Quicksilver card on a blank CPN just by having hella public records. So we opt in before we even try and merge. No if, answer, buts. I'm just playing. It's up to you. Whatever you feel comfortable with, do it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wow. Okay, so clearly the site's down right now, so we can't continue. But is it down or was I just AFK from my computer that long? Let's try again. So we're gonna click opt-in, guys. Oh yeah, the website's down. Okay. So we'll click opt-in and then all our fucking what's it called? It'll give you the fucking domain and type the CPN info. You would type it, boom, click submit, and then you would scroll down to the end of the page and click end session and you're in public records. So boom, whoppity bam, pow, you win. Now it's time to apply for the target red card actually. So you would enter your CPN email or phone number, apply for the red card, do all that good stuff. And with the target red card, it's actually going to ask for your driver's license number. So this is where we try merge the driver's license number onto the CPN profile, guys. If you guys didn't know how to do that, because most niggas do be fucking vague with that. That's how you do it, guys. Boom. We sign up for the Target Red credit card because it's gonna ask credit or debit. Sign up for the credit one. Sign up using the info. Put the driver's license information on there, and boom. Once you submit it, it doesn't matter if you're approved or denied, guys. What matters is the fact that this shit is getting tri-merged. Once completed, um, once completed, wait 2 days. Once your 2-day grace period is up, we apply for the Capital One Quicksilver card. We don't click this one. I clicked the wrong one. We're gonna click it's this one right here because we actually want to apply. We want that hard inquiry on our credit profile because you need a hard inquiry on your credit profile, guys. having too many inquiries or having no inquiries at all is really bad. You need at least one through three inquiries on your report. So seeing if you're pre-approved isn't gonna do a hard pull. It's gonna do a soft pull. But actually applying is gonna do a hard pull. So what we would do is we would apply, boom, put all the CPN info, do all that good stuff. Once you make it to the end of the field, you would submit it. You're most likely going to get denied if you didn't do a lot of public records, but that's okay, as we're not looking for approval. We're looking to just try merge. Now, after this, you could like wait a day or 2 days. It doesn't really matter with this. We would go to drivetime.com and we would get our personalized terms and we would type our CPN info. It's going to take us to another step two field. We'll do that, get our terms for the car. You're gonna get approved for this. This doesn't fucking matter. And yeah, once we're approved, you're tri-merged. So once you officially apply for all three of these, and you could do this as soon as you submit your drive time application. Once you applied and tri-merged the CPN, we would go to Wallet Hub and we would get started. We would get started for free. Oh shit. The current plan. Oh, I'm already fucking logged into my wallet. So I can't even show y'all. But yeah, so wait, hold on. I might be able to. Yeah, I just had to click join, right? Would it still have me in my account? Okay. Let me just I ain't even gonna make the video this fucking long. It's longer than what it needs to be. Anyways, so you would join Wallet, put the CPN info in, answer the security questions regarding your CPN. And once that's done, you're in. You have a CPN. It's now time to add some trade lines and yeah, go crazy, you know? But that's all I got for this video, guys. If you found this video informative, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how you felt about it. Also, be sure to join the Telegram. Join a paid private, if you want to learn more interesting and fascinating things in the gray area of not just CPNs, but in the finance world in general. And I love you guys. Thank you to all the new subscribers that, shop with me and fuck with the content. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. As you could see, guys, a CPN has been created. This is my proof. Make sure you watch the full video. The CPN has been created from scratch. Yeah, it's how you create a CPN. All right, I'm out. Bye, guys. I just wanted to show y'all. some proof at the end, you know?